I absolutely love flying tiny drones. The ability to fly inside through tight spaces, the lack of regulations, and the ability to capture shots that you wouldn't even think were possible. The problem with tiny drones is that they're either analog, or if you put a full-size air unit on them, they don't have as much agility and speed. And this is where the GEPRC Darkstar 16 enters the chat. This drone is absolutely tiny. It has the 04 Pro air unit in it, and it has the speed and agility to pretty much do any style of flying you want. So today, I will be unboxing the drone, flying it indoors and out, and testing it to see if this tiny drone is the cinewhoop beast it claims to be. So go ahead and hit that like button and follow if you haven't already, and let's get into it. And first off, we've got the unboxing. The package is beautiful as always, and it's such a small box. Honestly, I was really impressed. In order to get it out of this little cardboard sleeve, you got to push the foam out from behind that is attached to the battery holder, and then the drone pops right off. And this thing is so small. Honestly, holding it in my hands, I was not prepared for how small this drone was going to look and feel. I mean, if it can make my hands look big, it's doing something. So then after that, you've got the gray pieces if you want to change the color of the drone. Then you've got additional prop guards, USB cable, a whole bag of goodies. There's so much stuff in this bag. You got props, you got the additional antennas with the 04 air unit, you got battery pads, I think, and then you've got a bunch of different screws and gummies and additional antennas. I mean, they really hooked it up on this. You have absolutely everything that you could need for this drone. And then you've got tools, you got tweezers, you've got a screwdriver, you got the 04 air unit cable. There is literally so much prop removals. I mean, I'm just honestly impressed by everything that they put in this box. They really gave you it all, and that's everything that comes with it. The setup for this drone is the same as every other bind and fly. You plug in the drone, turn on your controller, connect it to Betaflight, enter in your binding phrase, map out your controller, change any settings you want to. Then you connect your 04 air unit to your goggles, and boom, you're ready to go. So this is my first flight with the Darkstar 16. It is an outdoor flight. Well, what's nice is they give you two PID modes, one for indoors and one for outdoors. So we're going to test this, testing the outdoors first, and then hopefully we've got some exciting indoor flights as well. But it is a little bit breezy and windy today, so we're going to see how well this tiny, tiny, tiny little guy handles that wind. So let's do it. Okay, this thing is sweet. Oh man, this thing's got some power. Whoa. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, she's rowdy. And I haven't changed any of the settings on this drone. Literally just set it up, paired it with my controller and with my headset, and we are flying. But yeah, this thing absolutely gets after it. I mean, goodness gracious. All right, I need to adjust my goggles so I can see over there. Okay, we've got 7.7, so if we get down to 7, that's an issue. But yeah, this thing, oh man, it rips. Let's do a power loop. Yeah, it can get it 100%. Yeah, this thing is insane. Just absolutely whipping it. It is so agile out here. Oh my goodness. I really, really like this drone. I mean, yeah, this thing is sweet. This thing is so freaking agile. Okay, well, we just crashed it. That was the wind. All right, we're getting a low battery warning, so we'll bring it back. Let's see if we did any damage. I hit it pretty good. So we will see. I mean, everything looks good on camera-wise and everything. Props look good. We knocked that sucker pretty good. I mean, got to break it in one way or another. All right, so for this next flight, I'm actually going to practice. I have a big drone shoot coming up featuring this guy right here, and so I need to practice some maneuvers. And so I normally practice on a smaller drone. So let's see how
how this little guy does, doing some of these crazy maneuvers that I need to do. Boom. Twice. Now let's try to go through it, but let's try to turn. That wind. Okay, so this doesn't handle wind very well. I mean, don't get me wrong, it can fly in wind, but if you're trying to do tight maneuvers like what I'm trying to do right now, the wind ain't gonna do you any favors.
The outdoor flights honestly really impressed me, especially with how windy it was that day. I ended up stopping the practice with the Darkstar in order to practice with my 3.5-inch drone that I was actually going to be flying for the shoot, and even that drone struggled with the wind, so it definitely wasn't an issue with the Darkstar. The next day, I ended up driving up to Chicago in order to go to my brother's wedding, and his rehearsal dinner was at a indoor virtual golf place, and I asked the owner if I could fly through there because I had brought the Darkstar with me in order to do some more testing, and unfortunately, I didn't turn off the outdoor PID tune and switch it to indoor, so it was a little bit difficult to manage the drone inside. It was just really tuned up for my style of flying inside, but it really handled it like a champ, and it was fun being able to fly somewhere other than my house or my property. So we've already tested this drone outdoors, which it's not really meant for that. This is more of an indoor flight drone, so let's plug it in and fly it inside and see how well it performs inside. We're flying full acro right now. Man, this thing is powerful. It's a little squirrely. It is very much so powerful. And this helm is tiny, just so you're aware. So, yeah, but dang, this flies so good inside. So I think one of the things too that I need to do is, for my indoor flying, I like flying a whole lot more chill than probably most people do. I'm not going to be like freestyling this drone or doing tricks with it. So I'll probably adjust the camera angle a little bit so it's a little bit more flat. But Lord have mercy, this thing, I mean, you can see I can control it. It's really easy to kind of control. You got to get over the initial squirreliness. This is just a small space, but dang, this thing handles so well inside. Got a little wall ride there. Coming in through here into the temporary storage room. Oh, getting a little froggy with it. Okay, and we crash. All right, so we've adjusted the camera angle down just a little bit. Like I said, I fly more like cinematic things. I'm not really in it for tricks and things like that. Like, this drone would be used as a home tour drone for me. So that's kind of the way that I've got it set up. Oh yeah, just adjusting that camera angle makes it so much better. Yeah, that's so much better. Definitely feel like I have a ton more control with it. And it's dialed in. Let's do a quick rundown on the specs of the Darkstar 16. So it obviously has the 04 Pro in it. It comes in two variants, the plug and play version or the ELRS version. The price is going to be $399.99 for the ELRS version. It has Speed X2 1003 14,800 kV motors. It rocking the gem fan 1636 4 props. It's got 4 minutes of flight time with a 2S 530 milliamp battery with low speed indoor flying. The wheelbase is 91 millimeters and it weighs 86 grams. So now that we've seen this drone fly, let's talk about some of the good things and some of the bad things about this drone. So first off, it's extremely powerful and agile for its size. And obviously it's got the O4 Pro air unit on it, so I'm impressed by the camera quality in such a tiny package. It also has vibration dampening on it, and the frame can pull apart from itself, so that makes it really easy for repairs. Now, the advertised flight time is 4 minutes, and I found that I got really close to that, but that's only if you're doing smooth indoor flights. Outside, when you're fighting the wind, it's going to be much less battery time. The drone uses 2S 530 milliamp hour batteries, or 550s, depending on which brand you use. And while yes, it does provide a great flight time, I do wish it had the ability to kind of customize the mount underneath in order to change batteries. I've got a ton of 2S batteries, but I ended up having to buy very specific batteries for this drone that would fit in the TPU slot. And so for me, even if they would have included another 3D print or they had a file for you to download, something like that would have been a great help, or even being able to attach a battery strap. Not saying it's impossible, but you have to do the modifications yourself, and there's not really an easy way to do it as the battery strap is attached to the drone. I'm very impressed by the amount of accessories that comes with this drone. I honestly ended up contacting GEPRC after I unboxed the drone and was like, hey, is this come with everyone's drone or is this just mine? And they were like, yeah, it comes with everyone's drone. And that really blew me away, their attention to detail and how much stuff they actually provide with this drone. Who is this drone for? Personally, I think it's going to be for someone who wants to do indoor flights, who wants to do cinematic drone tours, not really doing much stuff outside. Now, if you want to go rip it at a playground or something like that, a small kind of space, I think it would be perfect for that. But this drone is really going to be heavily focused on kind of indoor cinematic flights versus your freestyle, versus your racing, anything like that. But if you're looking to get something small for tight spaces in order to fly inside, in order to do tours, then this drone is absolutely perfect for you. And as for me, do I think this drone lives up to the hype? Absolutely. I will 100% be keeping this in my fleet of drones in order to use it for indoor drone tours. I very much so love the size of this drone. I love tiny drones, how I've said before. And so this drone is perfect for hitting those absolutely incredibly small gaps and being able to have smooth cinematic flights in order to create a really captivating video. What are your thoughts on this drone? Are you going to end up picking it up? If you are, hit that link down below. It is an affiliate link and it will let GEPRC know that you watched this from me, and it'll help the channel out a little bit as well. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.